is our other one. You'll see that later. But this is the solar-powered Spotlight. And this is really cool because it's an actual spotlight, not just ambient light, which is beautiful. But this, you have maybe when you want to specifically spotlight or highlight something in your garden. I say garden because these are solar, it's solar powered. So you have a nice large solar panel. Just make sure that that solar panel gets sun throughout the day. This is that big large solar panel. This is the Spotlight. The light itself and the panel itself is adjustable, so you can make sure it's shining exactly where you want it to be, and you're getting the stake. Can you see this price of $9.95? Like, seriously? Do you know how much Spotlights usually cost? This is deeply discounted. Once again, it's one of those items that we had been waiting for over the last few months. They finally came in, and we really want to kind of offer them to you at the best deal. 697-323. Lou Caputo is joining us. Lou, you're on the Spotlight.
Hey, this light is legit. And when I say that, I mean, like, you've seen solar lights before, and they're good, you know what I mean? But you never thought a solar spotlight would work this well and be this bright. And I think the reason is twofold. One, the fact that you've got 8 surface mount diodes on the front of this, those 8 little dots you see, and each and every one of them has a tiny little lens. So it really focuses that light. This has a motion sensor and a light sensor. So when it gets dark out, the motion sensor turns on, and I'll show you this in just a second. And then it turns on for anything 25 to 30 feet away. It'll turn on and stay on for 30 seconds or until the motion stops. Now, yes, you do get the mounting hardware with these, so you can mount them on a post or a wall, or you can also put them, if you want to, using the stakes in your garden, or you can put it around your house anywhere in the ground. So you've got all those features on this. But let me bring the lights down because I want to show you how these work. This is actually kind of cool. And by the way, you made mention of this. The biggest thing on here is that solar panel. Right. It is absolutely massive. Now, lights coming down. Now, first thing you're going to see is little red lights flashing on my set, and those are the motion sensors. Now, look at that. I just moved a little tiny bit, and all of these lights started coming on around me. Now, this one I've got aimed at me a little bit. You can see this one's going off in a different direction. Let me bring this guy in here just so you can see straight up at the camera how crazy bright that is. But Tamara, to really show you how bright this is, I've got one right here that I just turned on. Now look at the wall behind me.
Wow.
Do you see? I mean, yes. This is not, like, if I told you saw this outside at night, you'd be like, there's no way that's solar. This is a solar light, and the price today is insane for something. Look, good Lord, for something that's right.
I know.
I'm taking the hit for you.
I finally learned, don't look directly into the light. It has only taken me a few years, but the light is so bright, and it should be. It really should be at night, particularly when, and it comes on when there's motion. And, and that's what you want it to be, because sometimes the motion's not supposed to be there. If somebody walking behind my garage or behind my shed, is somebody out there? Is there an animal out there? You want to be able to see and light your path, and that's what you're doing right there. There it is, mounted on a post, just like Lou was talking about. And I love that we've got it for you. The fact that it's water resistant, the fact that you could swivel this and point it directly to where you want it to be. So if I wanted that light to be, if I wanted to swivel both the solar panel and the light itself, I could do that, and it comes with the stake. All of this for less than $10. This is the kind of thing, Lou, that I might be thinking, well, I only need one, but the price is so good, I may as well get a couple.
Yeah, no, I'm talking front yard, backyard, your driveway, maybe above your trash cans to keep the critters away, you know. There are a lot of people out there that have like a patio or something in their backyard, and they wish that they had the ability to have a light back there for barbecuing or whatever. This is the way you can do it without hiring an electrician, without having to do any wiring, without needing power to plug something in. This light will work anywhere. I mean, like, you can put this on a shed with no power, you can put it on a tree, any place you want to. I'm gonna bring my lights down one more time. Now remember what's gonna happen. My lights go off, you're gonna see all these little red dots start flashing. Those are the motion sensors. And the minute that I start to move, now I could be up to 30 feet away, but look at the difference that this light makes. And again, I got this little guy here just to show you on that back wall. This is as I said at the beginning of the presentation, you wouldn't think for under 10 bucks you're getting something legit like this, but this light from Bell & Howell, they know what they're doing. A legacy company with 115 years in business. Bell & Howell knows what they're doing, Tamara, and I'm telling you, this right here, is the best deal I've ever seen in a solar spot. Look at that right there.
Look
it's
at
probably
that.
one of my studio lights when it's like this.
I mean,
Yep,
it is.
and that's how it
is
works
so
right
bright.
there.
That's you see
No.
the sun. It's powered by the sun with that solar panel. You see
Correct.
all the LED lights going all the way around, and it illuminates the whole area. It's not like a little pinpoint light. It illuminates the whole area, as you
Wide.
saw when Lou turned it around, and you could see the entire back area of his studio. This is what we're talking about for about $10 on your, to get it home. If you just want to try it out, you're saying, well, it looks great. I just need to see how it's going to look in my home. Okay, use FlexPay. $3.32 to get the whole shebang. And this is what I love. The setup is easy. I don't have to call an electrician. I don't have to have it wired. I don't have to determine right now forevermore where it's gonna be, because if I put it one place and I decide I don't like it there, I can pick it up and stake it somewhere else. Lou, this just gives us flexibility to kind of flow with when and where we need that light.
Yeah, a lot of the spotlights that you've got to wire in, they don't have that option. They're either they're either ground lights where, I'm going to leave that down. They're either ground lights where you've got to put them down and they're going to aim up, or they're meant to be mounted high and shot down. You can do either with these, and that's the beauty of them, is you can stake them into the ground if you want to. You can mount them. And by the way, you were showing this a second ago. All you have to do is there's a little collar on the end of this. You just loosen this collar, and the head of this thing swivels all the way, 360 degrees all the way around. So I can absolutely aim this light any place I want to. Then when I find the place where I want it to be, I tighten the collar down. Same thing goes for the solar panel. If the sun's up here, I can do that, I can do this. Yeah, there we go. I'll show you that again. Loosen the collar, just like I did. This swivels around anywhere you want it to go, then tighten it back in once you get the angle that you want, boom, and you're done. Yes. It could not be any easier to do. And by the way, the only tools I needed with this was a screwdriver just to put in these screws to mount it on this wall. If you're gonna mount it in the ground, you don't need anything. You just put...
Yeah, you just use the stake. I think Lou froze just for a second. You just use the stake that's included, and that's it. You can see that ours, I have ours pointed against the back wall. Did you even realize that those pictures were back there? Like, there's a chair back there. Now I can see what's going on with my, now that I have my solar light here, and I can point it towards anything. If I want to see what's going on in that corner, I can. This is nice and bright. And I should also say, because these are LEDs, they don't get hot. They're not gonna be, anything that you have to worry about in that respect. But these are super bright. And I'll point it back towards there. You can see, let me point it towards that area where there's the TV. There's a whole sofa right there. This illuminates everything. And this is a big studio. I really want you to understand. Look, you can even see if somebody were standing at that window, you'd be able to see them because of the light. If I didn't have the light over there, do you even see the window? If I had somebody standing at that window, you'd be able to see who was there. So this is, these are powerful. And they're $10. Lou, this is the kind of thing where I don't want you to say, well, it's only $10, how good could it be? It's only $10 just because this is a really great value.
Yeah, this is one of those instances where the price in no way matches with the quality of what you're getting. Remember, Bell & Howell's won awards for advancements in lighting, Academy Awards, so these guys know what they're talking about. And I love when they take all that knowledge and put it into something for us consumers that's gonna make our lives better. And Tamara, see how bright that is there and how wide that field is?
Oh, I think he froze again. Oh my gosh, the freeze monster is getting us this morning. But what he was saying was how bright the field of light is. That's what's really impressive, because it used to be that in order to have a light as bright as these and as wide as these, you had to have them wired in. These you don't, these are motion activated, so no worries there. But if you wanna go ahead and pick yours up, please do it. $9.95 is the whole price. If you want to spread it out to FlexPay, it's $3.32. Here's the item number, because we do have to move. 697323 is the item number to get your Bell & Howell solar-powered Spotlight with the stake to get them home. And if you want more than one, go ahead and get as many as you need or may think you might need while we have them in stock and while we have them for sure at this price. Lou, I think we've got you back for just another few seconds here. I'm glad you unfroze.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what's going on today, but it's going to be a long day for me if that keeps happening, just so you know. But yeah, these are awesome lights. Again, no wiring, no hiring, no electricians. You don't have to do anything. You just mount them anywhere you want to, on a wall, under your soffits, on a tree, on a shed. You don't need any power, in your grass, wherever you want to put these, Tamara. And again, the price in no way reflects the quality that you're getting in these. I mean, these feel substantial.
For sure they do. Thanks, Lou. Stay close because we've got to look at our Today Special coming up in just a few moments. And Lou's going to be with us for that. You can keep shopping. 697323 is the item number. Okay, we're going to check in with our friend Guy Yovan. He's got some really cool lanterns that we can use for home decor, and then come right on back.